Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and as I was getting ready to make a video of these two, and I went on my website, I realized I didn't have any pictures, so I went ahead and grabbed some pictures of them, and I figured it's a good time to kind of go through the differences. These are both the different variations for the Aurimat or Mexico large charge. At one point it was named Silver Bullet and Arrow Flash down the road as well, but this is the large charge. So I'm going to show you what the differences are. So right off the bat, you can kind of see the colors kind of interchangeable. Let me get this to kind of zoom. There we go. Or not zoom, but focus. So you see the colors are reversed. You've got high voltage on the left in yellow, high voltage on the right in purple, and then everything that is between the purple and the yellow is all switched. So that is the major difference. I always forgot which one I had there for a while, so I almost bought I think two of the yellow ones are 200 mile per hour in yellow. I guess we'll say it that way. So I always have to go back, and now I got, both variations of them. Even the front side, so little lightning bolts on the front. You've got, purple, yellow, purple on the left, and yellow, purple, yellow on the right. Kind of just subtle difference. Not sure what, why they did all those, or why they made the difference or change. Although I think this one looks just a little bit better. Maybe the purple over the yellow wasn't so good. I don't know. Who knows? Something might have been, or maybe they just want to make two variations. You never know. Although you can't really see the 200 miles per hour in the black here on that, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe because you couldn't read that very well, so they changed it to yellow. That came out a little better, makes things a little bit easier to read, and so there you have it. So both of these bases are the same, so I'll go over looking at the base. Here you can see the name, large charge. Let's see if it'll focus here. Does have the Hong Kong base in there, Mattel 1974, U.S. patented, foreign patents pending. This one a little bit crumbly right there, so I'll be careful with that. Mexico or Aurimat cars have a tendency to have some crumbling issues on some castings. See if we have any issues on this one while we're at it. Nope. So you won't see that it's made in Malaysia, but there isn't this Tampo with the orange available in the US packaging. So the only way you can get this is in a Mexico package. So blue tinted windows. The interior is based off of the metal base there. So it's kind of casted in with the base. So you got a metal interior. Basic wheels on both of these. So pretty awesome cars. Fairly tough. I don't know which one's tougher than the other. Like I said, it's, when I see one, I'm like, oh, is that the one I needed? And then I always go back and I'm like, oh, I already got that one. So maybe yellow is easier, since maybe the purple, and when I refer to the yellow 200 miles per hour, I guess is what I'm referring to. So since you can't read the purple, maybe that was a limited run, so maybe that one's a little tougher. Once they, found the mistake and decided, oh, we can't read this, we'll switch it over to, reverse the colors, and then that's what was, put out for the most part. But anybody's guess is as good as mine. It's just one of my theories. I try to think about why they would make a change. It's the only one I could see that's on there. And, I'm open to, any other theories that might be out there. Just go ahead and drop those in the comments. But those are the two that I know of. I don't know of any other large charge Mexico variations. Funny thing is, I don't have the red line version from the US side yet, so I've got both the Mexico versions already, and I still haven't got all the US versions, so I'm not sure how that worked out. I'm sure there's some other US versions I don't have that are just kind of minor, that the shipping cost is, maybe a little bit more than what the car's worth, but we'll track those down here in the future. So, but if you're a large charge fan or a Aurimat fan, here's some awesome stuff. I'm glad you're watching the video. Hit that like button, and if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't. We're going to do the giveaway next Sunday, August 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to give away a 57 Chevy collector's car. So here's that one in pink. So there's one car we're gonna give away. I have a a Leo packaged car that I'm going to give away also. So that'll be a separate winner. Kyle sent in some stuff, so that will be a third winner, and one more person is trying to get some stuff in, and so that can be the fourth winner. So looks like we got four winners. I might find some more stuff, make it 5. Just we'll see how many people come on. Hoping we can get a good handful of people. We can have some fun with it. Show some awesome cars off down in the Hot Wheels room, and like I said, give away some stuff. So, but you do have to be a subscriber to be a part of that, to jump on the video and be able to win. So make sure you're subscribing, and we'll work our way to 1,000. I got lots of pictures to put on, and lots of stuff to kind of continue to open like I did today. Since it's Sunday, I opened up 2 other cars. I'll see if I have time to make one more video opening one more car. We'll see how that goes for the rest of the night. But again, glad everybody get to make some videos. I hope you're enjoying them. If you want to see something specific like a casting, I was thinking about doing the Mexico Cobra casting. I have 2 of the 3 of those so far. I just put those on the MVP Hot Wheels website, so you can check them out on there. I was thinking about doing the Cobras from the 5-pack, since there's a bunch of different variations of it, and some of them are some tough ones, like the 5-spoke and the black interior. So I might do a little video on something like that. But if you got a casting from the 70s, 80s, and 90s that you'd like to see, late 70s, all of 80s, and pretty much all of 90s, I got most of those. I'll try to make a video for specific things on there. The Rower and Rods Cobra, since I've been on the Cobra kick a little bit, putting that stuff in today, has a ton of variations. I don't have them all, but I could speak to all of them. They're in the newsletter. I believe some of those that are in that newsletter, from talking to some other collectors that specialize in just the Cobras for the most part, some of those might be prototypes, or kind of like an error in a sense. So I'll talk about some of those if we do the video like that. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. Just kind of have fun, talk about some cars like these large charge from Mexico, and hope you guys are enjoying it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.